full of kindness and empathy. She's the heart of our family. With someone so giving, you need a partner just as loving. She deserves all the happiness, and you found it with Tomas. And today I welcome a brother, someone who is just as kind and warm as she. So what a fairy tale ending is this happy wedding, where now we can hear them say.
Each of us then is now but the token of a human being sliced like a flatfish, two from one, each ever seeking their matching token. When the lover meets their own particular half, they are marvelously struck by friendship, kinship, and love, and are scarcely willing to be separated from each other, even for a little time.
Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheek, within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not, with brief hours and weeks, but bears it out. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved.
Look into your eyes and say,
So Thomas, do you take Georgie to be your wife, to love and cherish, honour and support her, and give her understanding and comfort, whatever the future may bring?
I do.
Thank you. Georgie, do you take Thomas to be your husband, to love and cherish, honour and support him, and give him understanding and comfort, whatever the future may bring?
I do.
It gives me great pleasure to tell you that you are now husband and wife. Thomas, you may now kiss your bride.
Georgie arrived into this world smiling and was always a happy and easygoing baby. This happy and loving disposition has remained a central pillar of her character, and I have loved being her father. There have been, however, over the few years, a few touchy areas which we have had to try to navigate. Boyfriends being one of these areas. On having the temerity one day of asking Georgie, perhaps she had a particular boyfriend around, again I quote her response to me, "Dad, when I think you need to know anything about my love life, I will tell you. Until then, mind your own business." It was, therefore, a significant moment when Georgie asked me to come up to London to meet a young man called Tomas. It was at one of our first meetings that I knew I would love my now son-in-law. At one dinner I was hosting in London, Tomas, who I think had been to his company Christmas do, appeared wearing a huge imitation Gruyere cheese on his head. He then promptly ordered a cocktail of some strange pink colour with little umbrellas sticking out of it. I thought only a man with supreme self-confidence and assurance could carry this off. In a world where I think there's self-interest, Georgie is one of the exceptions. Ask not what your country can do for you, but better ask what you can do for your country. And Georgie will always put the cares and concerns of others before her own. Georgie is bright, curious, caring, and beautiful. I have no doubt she will be a wonderful wife to Tomas. Similarly, we are all in our extended family delighted to welcome Tomas as our son-in-law or brother-in-law. Although he became a member of the family some time ago, I take this opportunity to welcome him formally. For Thomas, however, I have one piece of advice, which is a repeat of a well-known axiom from the American poet Ogden Nash, who said, "When you're wrong, admit it. Whenever you're right, shut up."
From the moment we met, nowhere has felt like home like you do. From the moment I heard you sing with such enthusiasm and such complete disregard for other people's eardrums, I knew that you were something special. And I couldn't be without you.
Thomas, je bent altijd mijn beste vriend geweest, 28 jaar lang. Ik heb altijd mijn best gedaan om er voor jou te zijn en jij voor mij. Als je zo'n goede vader bent als dat je een oudere broer bent geweest, dan is er niks anders dan goed. Dankjewel. Thank you very much. Growing up, I always knew we were a bit of a special family. But the older I get, the more I realize actually my upbringing has been truly exceptional. What they showed me is how to love unconditionally. To love someone just comes from yourself and you don't expect anything back for that. And then the other thing what people have been saying about me is that I'm so that I don't care about making a fool of myself. But the only reason for that is because my parents always told me that you should never ever try to fit in. Never try to just please people and because you have to act in a certain way. The older I get, I realize it's very, very important. And that brings me in a way to the true hero of this story, Georgie. I think this was around the first year of uni. I said, actually, the real thing I want to get out of life is to find a life partner and find someone to settle down with, hopefully raise a family with, and spend the rest of my life with. But the more I tried, the more I found it very hard, because I always felt that I had to suppress certain parts of my personality, or that when I learned more about the other person, that things just didn't click right. The more that started to happen, the more I started to doubt, maybe I'm not as fortunate after all. Maybe that sort of love is not found for people like me or people who behave like me. And some friends even tell me, Thomas, whenever you meet people, you go all in. Maybe show them only parts of you, and then later when they love you, then you can show all of you. But to me, no, I felt that feels like deception. Surely the person you want to spend the rest of your life with loves you exactly for who you are, and for all of your personality. And you should never ever have to act or be different. I think for me the real moment when I knew it was very something special was, funny enough, our first karaoke. And I still don't know how you pull it off. I think Layla has something to do with it. But you just arrived in the middle of the evening, instantly got to get up on stage, and I was just completely blown away. Because not only did you perform beautifully, you looked like incredibly cool with like a black leather jacket, red lipstick, giving it your all. And at the end of it, you just jumped off the stage, straight into my arms, like completely, out of the blue, and kissed me in front of all these people. And like, I remember even the DJ going like, "Oh, well done, mate." I really felt like, yes, well done, Thomas. In the end, when it came to knowing when I was going to propose to Georgie, there wasn't a big moment. Over time, every single day, you start to realize that you're the happiest you ever be the days you spend together. It's about slowly realizing how amazing you fit into each other's lives. I would like everyone to be upstanding and raise a glass to the miracle that I carry into my heart every day for the rest of my life. To Georgie.